Hey everyone, hope everyone is doing well. So these videos are going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do a series of videos on a monthly basis of trades that we've actually done in most of your accounts using options. You know, there's a lot of questions about what options do. Are they risky? Are they less risky? You know, how is this working? And so I thought that this would be a great way to educate everyone what was happening using positions that have actually been in their accounts. So we're going to talk about two stocks today, Apple and Devon Energy. During this 6-month period, Apple went down a little bit. We're going to look at how that works with covered calls. Devon Energy, we bought it at the right time. Boy, it went directly up. We're going to look at these two scenarios. Okay. So Apple went sideways. On 9/17/2023, we have Apple at $177.10. Just over 6 months later, Apple had fallen to $172.33 for a buy and hold loss if you did nothing but own the stock of 2.7% over that time period. But using covered calls, we were able to have a positive return of 5.1% during that time period. 5.1%. So on 1,000 shares of Apple, that's the difference between losing 5,000 over that time period or making 9,000 over that time period. A $14,000 variance. It's a pretty big deal. Covered calls do not increase risk, but decrease your risk. Now let's look at a second example. Devon Energy, it went up. As soon as we bought it, it went up. And we bought a covered call, and I'll explain what that means. In little less than more than 3 months, it was at 48.16, had a return of over 10% in that time. We returned 7.48% with that price appreciation and a dividend that was intentional that we received on Devon. We didn't quite receive over 10% because why? The covered call option we bought initially gave us almost a 20% downside protection. Gave us 20% downside protection. So with peace of mind, we could get into the stock knowing that it could fall almost 20% and we wouldn't lose any money. We had that peace of mind, as well as we still had a 7.48 return, which annualizes 26%. So again, covered calls can help decrease risk, increase return, and that's why we use them. And we'll be talking about more strategies that we use besides covered calls and more covered calls examples here in the future. I'm going to do PG&E next month because that's been an interesting one. Hasn't done much. It's gone sideways, but selling covered calls has been very lucrative. So thank you for listening. Hopefully this helps. I always like the feedback. So if you have anything to say, any comments or questions, please reach out to me. Thanks for listening.